Driving back to look and see how wet the ground is back here. For those guys in dry climates that don't get it due or barely get it due, you should look at this. All right, guys, my boot is slightly wet just from walking through the yard a little bit. I want to take one kick through this grass. Well, you can see there's how wet my boot is. Soaking wet. All up my pant leg. One swipe through this grass. It is soaking wet. And that's why we have trouble drying hay. Just driving back here didn't seem too promising. I don't see any water standing right here. It's definitely drier than it was. I'm willing to try it. Of course, I won't be able to try it till later today, so it'll be even a little bit drier still. I don't like it, guys. I don't know why it's taking so long to dry out, other than we've had a lot of rain. And this is so thin here and short, the sun's getting to the ground, so you think it'd go ahead and dry. There's a lot of moisture in the ground. I'm sure, I know up on the ridge it's good. You know, out here it's good. But I don't know. It is what it is. All right, I'm gonna go look at this hay while we're back here. Then we're gonna head over to Mom and Dad's, and I am going to ted Dad's hay, bring the tedder home, ted this hay. Might be about all we do today. Well, I shouldn't say all we do, but all we do with the hay today at least. All right, guys. Checked in on the bull. He didn't even know I was there. I didn't want to make a big scene because he's a little bit wild. I mean, that's not terrible, but I don't want him getting worked up and everything in this heat and everything. So I'm just kind of mosey on out here. Get on the Ford with the tedder and check out this hay Dad cut the other day. By the way, we replaced that lift pump, and I didn't think it made a difference because Dad said he never did get it started. Well, I think it just had some an air pocket in there because he cut, I don't know, 7 acres and it never gave him a problem. So maybe that fixed it. That's way better than having to put a injection pump in it. All right, checking out the tedder, and looks like we're all hooked up. Get my rope up here, and we'll be ready to go. We're home free now. That's up this little corner here. We'll ted it whenever we get back on our way back through. All right, we're just gonna check our height. That's pretty low. I'm gonna crank it up just a little bit. Make sure we're not digging in. And if it's a little, then if I need to go back down, I can, but I think that's just a little bit low. So the way we do that is, and we got it, and we're off. All right, we got one swath going in, and about 7 acres back here, I think. Here we go. through this gate in the field. All right, here we are. Can't see much of the field here. A little bit up the hill. Really don't have that much left to go. I just wanted to take a look at the hay, take a look at the job that the tether's doing, and show you something here. This is mostly orchard grass. I'm not going to say that there's nothing else in here. There's probably some clover. I know there was some alfalfa, I think. I don't know if much of it survived. But I wanted to explain to you the kind of job it's doing. This is, just look at this. It's going from laying down like this to, you talk about fluffy now. This stuff is waist high after you've tedded it. How it's sticking up like this. That's gonna really make it dry very, very well. Now, here I wanna show you something that I've figured out. Of course, I'm having trouble telling exactly which way Dad mowed. But what I've figured out is it makes a huge difference on the direction of travel. So if I am tedding the same direction that it was mowed, I get a fluffy, really tall, sticking up windrow like that. Not windrow, but... And if I don't, it ends up like this. So this is a really good example. I wanted to stop here to show you. You can see here, I've got a windrow over here and a windrow over here. I'm right on the split where he cut this one coming this way and this one going that way, okay? So I'm gonna stand right in the middle of the tedder here. See the difference? This one was cut coming at us. This one was cut going that way. We're going this direction. This one's really nice and fluffy. This one here is flat on the ground. Now, even the one that's flat on the ground is we're still getting the benefit, but not the full benefit. And I made a couple swaths over here before I found that out. I've never witnessed this before. And I'm sure it depends on the type of hay, how thick the hay is, how tall the hay was, what it was cut with. But with Dad's mower, I'm confident that we need to try to keep track of the direction that we cut and ted the same direction. Now with my mower, it's completely different. I can tell you that already. But I'll tell you what, this hay here is going to be some awesome hay. I mean, it's fairly far along, but it's still got really good leaf. This right here, lots of leaf material, and it's really thick. But it's drying fantastic. I can't believe how well it's drying. This will be drier than mine, and mine was cut with a conditioner. So, all right, let's finish up tedding. I've only got, we'll go down, I'm gonna come back here, finish this piece up, and then one more swath, I'll connect that, and I'll just have that little piece there, and this little piece down here, and we'll be ready to take the header to my house. Tedder to my house, not header. We're not harvesting wheat or anything yet. All right, we're done tedding at Dad's. Time to head to my house. Yeah. Hey, big boy. What are you doing? Huh? Eating some hay? You cranking? There you go. A little more. Nope, other way. Other way. There you go. Yep. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. Alright guys, pretty miraculous. Don't get me wrong, it's not ready to bale right now, but it's drying very well, even how it sits. As you can see, the ground's got quite a bit of moisture in it still. I'm honestly, tedding this outside round just to get over here. I'm gonna ted kind of where I turned a lot on my windrows and smashed them down, where it's not drying there as well. So here's a good example, okay? When I made this turn, I drove right through here on the windrow a little bit with my tires, and we're gonna pull this up off the ground, and look at how green that chunk is right there. It's laying right on the ground where I drove over it. Okay, we're gonna go right here where I didn't drive over it. Okay. Get over there. There's a little bit of green, but it's not near as green as that bit right there. Guys, that's a wrap. Sun in your eyes. And Kate's on a mission. We gotta find my hat because I feel like my head's about to burn off of my body. And then we're gonna get the new Oliver hooked up to the drill and get it pulled out of the barn, out of the way. Then we're gonna take a cruise on the white and we're gonna go cut the rest of that field because I think it's dried enough to not mess things up. And then tomorrow is zoo day, family day. And then Wednesday we're gonna start baling, and then we'll bale mine, we'll bale Dad's, and then later in the week we'll bale the rest of this thing. I'm getting ready to cut. Hey Kate, are you ready to go cut some hay? Okay. I guess that means we gotta go cut hay. If the kid says he wants to go cut hay, right? Up here across the ditch, and then we'll be done. I got one little triangle over here that I didn't finish up yet, get it on the way out. But I don't understand what happened with this orchard grass. I really think the spray, maybe the spray coupled with that late frost that we had, and there's areas of the field where you can see the plant there, but it's almost dead. Maybe it is dead, I don't know. But I can tell you, and then I got areas where I got a lot of fertilizer on it because that buggy I used was terrible. It's thicker than can be, thick as can be, and it'll make, if it was all like that, it would make a lot of hay. I can tell you that right now. But it's not all like that. But those areas are going to make a lot of hay. You can see here, that dark green, basically this whole swath all the way up here is really heavy. Trying to do this all one-handed is a pain. Basically all this really dark green here is really, really heavy stuff. You can see. And then out there, not as good. This is where I kind of double spray because I had a little bit left here. One more reason why I'm ready to get my fertilizer buggy set up to where I can get a good spread on my fertilizer, because it's a guessing game. You have no idea until you get to this point and you can see it. Because if I knew it, I'd be able to allow for that and do a better job of spreading. But this is going to be it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I know sometimes I don't get the best footage because I'm just in the thick of it and trying to make the best of a bad situation sometimes when things just aren't going just perfect. So it makes it difficult to get that footage that you guys need to see or want to see or whatever. So as time goes on, I will get better. But thank you for watching. Like I said, hopefully you're getting something out of it and enjoying it. God bless you. God bless America. One day you'll be able to say it, Cade. Franklin County Forage out. Can you wave goodnight to the skid steer, Cade? Yeah. Night-night, skid steer. I lied. That wasn't it. Now, that's it.